I've been a little bit nervous anymore. Is it like a 50-50? Hey guys, you know that my name is Anna and I'm right here at the Quotex platform, trading with the binary options. We're gonna test today all the strategies that we just invent and see how it's gonna be for us today, or any day, or every day. Let's start. And just at favorite place, 500, we start. We actually invest to test that strategies, and I am just being mute and silent about all these cases when I was investing that money to test that strategies, and that was a disaster. So actually I have a budget for that. The money that I actually, of course I'm taking that actually from that videos also. I just invested and tested more and more and more, because to think that me being from the first attempt, being profitable with the strategies that I actually don't know, that's out of reality. Of course, I am being sad and mad and everything about all this unhappy losings that I'm having. So currency pairs, the biggest payouts, gotta take it. This is sad. Is there something? Can you see that numbers that are actually a little bit different from the chart, and here just at the top at that bar, I mean the currency pairs and payouts. Okay, that's fine for us, just fine as it is. We're gonna test it, look how it actually looks, a little bit like a monster, but I hope I could explain that in that way that it's not gonna be that difficult as it actually seems from the beginning. Let's start. And look at that, when we actually had it a little bit closer, it's a little bit, and I would say way more understandable. So Bollinger Band showing us we're gonna get downward, look at this lower lines, CCI showing us we're gonna get downward, and Arun also showing us we're gonna get downward. So even two lines of it. So we just went downward and wait for the result right here. Yeah, I would say that all this time that I actually had to skip, I've been a little bit nervous just because all these green candles got me a little bit sweating. But anyway, we were correct about the tendency. Yeah, but it wasn't that drastic. And CCI actually been a little bit telling us that it was a little bit, I wouldn't say flat, but a little bit not that strong pointing. And gotta get to the next one. What about this one? Look at that. Actually, Bollinger Bands showing us we're at the peak, because the upper lines right here showing us we're gonna be closing, and CCI and the Arun showing us we gotta get downward. This actually crossing of these Arun lines means something, so we cannot just ignore that. And I want you just to compare what actually been happening on the chart and actually been happening on these lines with the Arun. You may see that this is actually the drastic changes. And right here, I do require the drastic changes. I don't like that. I just wanted to skip because it was all fine. But here, just at the moment, there wasn't the crossing. We need to cross right now. Yes, we need to cross right now. That's a Z. Go downward. I need more. Yes, I need more. More. Have you seen that? I was just like, I don't know. I even can show how close I was. I was correct about the tendency. And even in the end, I was correct about the timing. But actually, that was pretty tense. What about this one? Yes, all signs showing us we're gonna get downward. What about the Bollinger Bands? So tiny channel of it. No. I think we gotta get downward. I was just actually proving myself right. So why I decided we're gonna get downward, because I made this bet, then I saw all these green candles, and that's just like, no, we gotta get downward. Yeah. Look at this pattern. Actually, I've been thinking one thing. We have this pattern, and we gotta get maybe a little bit but upward, and then we gotta get downward, and that was my assumption. I just hope it's gonna be enough timing for that, because I didn't expect it's gonna be the long rising, because you may see how actually flat we started to move. We started to move flat downward with the previous hill, and then we started to move flatly but upward. You may see these candles. This is actually tricky candles. They're equal, and it gets quite rare. I think I was profitable, but I have the goosebumps. This one, that's my decision to make that, to take that situation, just because it's quite safe one. We gotta get downward. It is perfectly seen out of all the chart that we are at the peak, and the hill just ended. I mean, that just the end. We gotta get downward, and the green line, guys, the green line of it, firstly. Gotta get us downward. CCI at the lowest position. Yep, it's flat, but when it's at the lowest position, this is gonna be the downward movement anyway. Let's skip it. This is a little bit shorter than I expected. I want it to be a little bit longer, and I want it to be a little bit more downward. Is it both of them? Is it? I hope so. Look at this. Yes, it was fine. I don't like that. Again, look at that situation. Look at that tricky situation. Even being honest, that type of candles we may detect actually mostly when we trade on the tiny periods with the candles. I mean 10 seconds, 15 seconds, because with the 30 seconds, or it's going to be almost impossible to get all of that, just equal. This is too long period. I think my hand actually closing my face. But what is that going on right here? I am risking a little bit, just because this is the high volatility, and maybe this period of getting upward, because Bollinger Bands already started to show us, guys, we are just at the peak, and CCI and the RUN started to show us, okay, that's the end of this upward trend. We gotta get downward quite soon. And actually these lines of the RUN may, is it like a 50-50? Because I've been checking the RUN and thinking about that RUN, that it's going to be the crossing, that what I actually wanted to tell you. And while I've been analyzing a RUN, I got my results, and as far as I see, that's the 50-50. And it's sad, because this is the latest bet. So guys, started with a fresh look, started with some great expectations, and actually it wasn't that bad. But this last bet got me disappointed. Of course, as I told you just in the beginning, I knew that's the hard situation to enter. But when you are trying to be a mentor or a teacher, you want to just define the complicated situation, enter, get your profit, and to be a magician. But the truth is that I'm just an ordinary trader. Sometimes I'm getting too self-confident, I'm getting too excited, and I miss all the opportunities to be out of that with the maximum of my profit. So if you are not so sure, please do not invest all money on that. That's the lesson number 1. So just done.